Welcome back. Another year, another NASCAR race weekend going on in Dover as we speak.
Yeah, Dover Motor Speedway is the place to be to catch all the action on the racetrack this weekend.
Valley's Dover Casino Resort parking lot is going to be filled all weekend for the main event. For 55 years and 106 race weekends, Dover has been the home of the NASCAR Cup Series races. Each race has a huge effect on the Dover area. 50 to 60,000 people travel from all over the United States to watch the races. They spend a lot of money.
And so while they're here, they're at restaurants, they're at grocery stores, they're filling their tanks with gas, and so they invest a lot to get here, and they invest a lot of money while they're here. So that kind of impact is, on a community in a state of our size, it's a major impact.
He adds that the hundreds of thousands of dollars people spend during the NASCAR triple header only benefits the Motor Speedway and, by extension, the local Dover community.
They are investing their money. They're spending. Obviously, they're spending money at the track, but it keeps obviously our business healthy, which in turn keeps the impact that our business has on our city and our county and our state healthy as well.
All weekend, April 27th and April 28th, a bunch of big-name NASCAR racers will be there to put their tires on the tracks.
Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski. So the best stock car racers in the world are in Dover, Delaware this weekend.
Yeah, that was the Dover Motor Speedway president that I was speaking to. And before we get to any more, Brandon, I have some advice for some people.
All right.
Make sure to have your ear protection.
Yes.
I almost went deaf in one ear just a day going up there, and there was only like 20 cars on the track. But no matter where you were, it felt like they were right next to your ear. You got to have, if you're going to go up to the races this weekend,
make sure you cover the
earmuffs.
ears.
Yes.
I remember going there last year and being all the way up at the top of the stands, and it's still so loud. So tomorrow's big event, the 200 NASCAR Xfinity Series Dash 4 Cash Race, begins at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and obviously the big race is Sunday. The Worth 400 NASCAR Cup race series race begins at 2. So the gates open at 11 a.m. So yeah, make sure you guys have your ear protection on, because you don't want to be out there for too long. You're going to lose a lot of hearing.
And the party starts way before 1 o'clock in the parking lot as well. And one of those drivers who will be competing on Sunday is Martin Truex Jr. Dover is a special place for Truex and his family, which grew up in New Jersey. His first career win was at Dover, and he has had plenty of success here, including a win in last year's Cup Series race.
Yeah, he also saw his brother Ryan get his first Xfinity Series win last year. So we spoke to him earlier today when we asked him, the driver of the number 19, what makes the Monster Mile so unique? And he gave a great answer.
Well, it's two things. It's definitely the high banking and then also the concrete. I think the only other track that's concrete really is Bristol, Martinsville in the corners, but that's so flat, there's no comparison. And, it's similar to Bristol, but it's just so much bigger and so much faster that it's really unique in that aspect.
So that Cup Series race on Sunday, again, 2 o'clock. Truex has placed top 2 in 5 of his last 7 races at Dover.
Yeah, so he's really, really good. And you'll hear more from our interview with Martin later on Sunday, later this weekend. Now, when we return, Chief Meteorologist Rich Wurzik is going to tell us our weekend forecast.
And your top headlines from across Delmarva are next. Keep it right here. You're watching DSI.
I'm Abby Mace from Salisbury Softball, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.